now back into my happy place as we put our apron on so that we can braai. And I just happen to be doing this next to a Tastemaster winner. Congratulations, Maxine. I'm sure you are not tired of putting on your apron just yet.
I'm very used to it by now, so it kind of feels natural.
Has it all sunk in that you are that person? That you
I don't know. I think being back here, it's also sinking in more. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm, cutting chickens on live TV now. That's amazing.
That's kind of your gig now, so congratulations. We're so proud of you. And yes, we're going to have some fun today. Smoked braais and grills infuse every, I think, little bit with, and every bite with a delicious smoky essence, elevating your outdoor cooking to a whole new level. It can be a bit intimidating, so today we are upping our game just in time for the weekend with a smoked spatchcock chicken made easy. And Maxine is going to show us how it's done. Hopefully, because I've no idea how to spatchcock a chicken.
Okay, so let's play Honesty Hour.
Yeah.
I'm not a professional chicken spatchcocker either, if that's a word, which I'm now coining.
It is. Go and trademark it.
So everyone must just try this with, I think, open-minded home. If I can do it right now, anyone can do it.
100%. And I think this is the joy of cooking. Just embrace it. You'll make a few mistakes along the way, but that's how you learn.
Exactly.
Ultimately, that's the only way you learn. And when it's on the braai, we don't care. Okay, so where are we going to begin our exercise?
Okay, so we're going to take our chicken and we're going to pop it breast down.
All right.
All right? I'm laughing at myself doing this.
Just do it. Explain and laugh, girl.
This is an easy little sneaky tool. You can use a knife if you're like a chef, but let's just do this at home.
Kind of
take
talon scissors, rock and roll.
Find its tail.
Okay.
Little waggly tail.
Oop.
And we're just going to start to cut along the backbone.
Okay. And this, I mean, if you're that kind of person, this might trigger you because it's quite weird. It is quite hitting, cutting
the
through
bones
bone
break.
and stuff. Yeah. So if you're that way inclined, just maybe get someone else to do this part of the process for you. But it's a good way, I suppose, of learning the anatomy of a chicken. And as a chef,
that's one way to look at it.
Oh, you must work your way around a chicken so much because there are so many elements. And I think every step you take as a chef, you realize there's value in this. There's value in that.
Exactly, it's a lot of flavor. I mean, the tail is the most flavorsome part.
100%.
Okay, so we've taken the backbone out, and now we're going to pop him over and actually break the breastbone.
Okay.
Top tip as well, don't wear rings because you might get some meat in there, like I just did.
Yeah, that's all right. Be sanitized. Listen,
you can either crack him like this, or sorry to interrupt you, and also cut a little bit just to help with the...
to give it a pressure point there, okay.
Breastbone breaking, amazing.
Seeing as we're playing Honesty Hour, I was actually, why I had to go and wash my hands, I was making this chicken dance.
Okay.
Which was great. It was really, really funny at the time, but then of course we realized that I had to go and wash my hands and we had to treat the chicken, and so it was a thing.
Thank you for your honesty.
So but this chicken's done its deal, man. It's had its party before it's going to be the party.
Exactly. So we're just spicing now with a little barbecue spice. Obviously, we're smoking him in the Weber over here. We've already prepared that, so the chips have been soaking in some water.
Put that in the bin for now.
There we go. Thank you so much. As we spice our chicken, pop some marinade on him, and then we're literally just going to pop him in the braai.
And that's it.
And
then we've got our smoking chips over here. With smoking, I know there are some specialists out there. There are guys that are really kind of taking it to another level, and I think South Africa's become a mecca, certainly our foodie zones for this kind of cooking. Is there something that makes you nervous about smoking? Is there stuff that we need to be aware of when smoking, or is it just like a braai with extra wood chips on? Am I being over simplistic?
I think I actually often avoid smoking because it sounds complicated, but it's actually so simple. And so I think it adds such depth of flavor that it is worth really just doing it because it's very simple. We're just going to open the vents as well on the braai so that it doesn't over smoke. But it's really, really...
and it's a nice kind of cooking. The Weber gives us that opportunity of having a nice closed little ecosystem there to be able to kind of get all that, the heat and the flavors. Obviously, the heat does decline, but we absolutely love the fact that you've got a one-stop shop here with the Weber. And when it comes to hot smoking food on the braai, it not only tenderizes the meat, which is a beautiful byproduct, but it adds a wonderful, rich depth of flavor, as Max said. So start by soaking your wood chips, as we've done here, and you are spoiled for choice. We've got some beautiful wood chip kind of varietals here, if you would, and those chips include wine barrel chips, which is pretty cool, aromatic twigs. We've got grapevines or fruitwood twigs would be a good suggestion there, and need only 30 minutes or so. Then you shake off the excess water before adding them onto the fire. So we've got our little chicken ready to rock and roll.
I'm going to a little bit large for this bowl, but anyhow, we're going to transfer him to...
Are we going to put these chips on?
Those are just to demonstrate.
Okay, so we've already got our chips on. Thank you, Nicole.
And they're popped into the braai.
Can we just all doff our caps to Nicole, who has been braaiing since 5 o'clock this morning.
She has been.
In the dark, to make sure that we had coals that were ready to do the spatchcock chicken. So, Nicole, thank you so much on behalf of everyone who's going to feast on this.
So you can just flatten little chicken on the braai.
So as much surface area to heat as we can get.
And then we're going to pop our lid on over here. Make sure these are open.
I love that. So why we soak in the water, apparently, and this is something that you can maybe testify to, is to add moisture to the smoking process so that the meat comes out flavorful and tender. It's obviously going to create a lot more aroma around it. You've got the steam and the smoke. And if you're using a traditional smoker with a water pan, try adding barbecue sauce, marinade, wine, beer, maybe fruit juices, or even herbs to that water for additional flavor. So this has opened up a Pandora's box of flavor, which I love. What meats do you reckon would lend themselves to a good smoking? Because the chicken obviously has got a lovely kind of, it takes on flavor really beautifully, especially the white meat. What other meats do you reckon we could have fun smoking?
I think pork as well, but then the really fun thing is that some vegetables really lend themselves to smoking. So like aubergine.
Ooh, aubergine. Eggplant is what you're talking about.
There we go. Sorry, that vegetable has 3 names. Brinjal, aubergine, eggplant.
I'm too smooth and creamy.
Mushrooms, because it's also very smoky, naturally. Cauliflower. So I think you can have so much fun, and then obviously you can build some sides around it as well, which would match your flavor combinations. I mean, today we just kind of made a basic salad.
I would make a smoked butternut salad to go with that.
Oh my gosh, delicious.
Hey, come on, look, I'm drawing via osmosis. I'm just sucking all that culinary information. I love it, Maxine. We're so proud of you, girl. I look forward to many more of these opportunities cooking with you, and of course, if you guys want to try this at home, do it. Get your wood chips, start soaking them, and of course, you can find this recipe and our blow by blow on expressoshow.com. We want to see pictures and lots of sticky fingers.